Here with Mark Schlereth, who will be in the booth for Fox this Sunday, Broncos and Seahawks season opener. Mark, how improved do you think this Broncos team is now with Case Keenum at the helm?
Well, I think it's vastly improved, and it's not just Case Keenum. It's a cultural thing with Case Keenum being in charge, and that's something we didn't have from the quarterback position over the last 2 years, a guy that could really run the show, run the entirety of the show, convert on third downs. But I think you look at the overall depth of talent on this roster, and I think it's exceptional. And I think they have made great draft choices. They brought in some guys to take some of the pressure off the rest of the offensive players, and they've developed guys. So, the only real question I still have offensively is how does this offensive line gel? How does Garrett Bowles play in his second year? How healthy is Ron Leary? So those are some questions I have, but I think that overall the depth and the talent on this squad is vastly improved over the 2017 season.
I know you're always watching the offensive line, right?
No, 100%. Like, it doesn't matter what position you played. When you've played a position, you kind of watch the game. I always say watching the game through a straw hole. You kind of watch your position, and it's where your eyes naturally focus, what you naturally see, and becomes very easy to watch. So, I'm always watching that. And I mean, you look at the opening game of the season on Thursday night between Atlanta and Philadelphia, and the team that won the line of scrimmage ultimately in an ugly game won that game, and that's Philly. So you win lines of scrimmage in this league, you're going to win a lot of games.
On the other side of the ball, everybody talks about containing Russell Wilson. Is that harder to do when you have a guy like Vaughn and Bradley Chubb both trying to get sacks instead of trying to just contain him in there?
Well, I mean, your rush lanes are rush lanes. Russell Wilson's going to make some people miss. He's going to scramble around, and he's going to make some plays. That's just part and parcel of what he does. To me, it's about the 70% of the time that he's being efficient from the pocket, can you eliminate that efficiency? Can you pressure him? Can you get him to make a few mistakes? Because when he does scramble around, he's a quarterback that plays from the neck up, so he wants to beat you from the pocket. But when he does start making plays, is there an opportunity to flush him out of bounds? Is there an opportunity to get a late hit on him, and sack him or get him down on the ground? But, he's going to make some of those plays, and that's why he is, one of the best in the business.
This is a unique game for you, obviously former Bronco. You cover the team every day, but now you're doing the national game for Fox. Is that a tough balance for you? No,
because I'm honest, and if you play great, I'll praise you, and if you play like garbage, I'll let you know. So, that's my job. So, I know that people get nervous about my being a former Bronco or being a Bronco, and will I be balanced and will I be fair? And honestly, I'm harder on the Broncos than I am any other team. It's like I coached my son in Little League Baseball. I was much harder on him than I was on the rest of the kids on my baseball team. So, I always expect more out of the Broncos because they're family to me. So I'll always scrutinize them and be hard on them. But I think I'm fair, and I think from a broadcasting standpoint, I'm just going to lay it out. I mean, eventually they're going to kick the ball off, and a football game's going to break out, and I'm going to talk about it, and I'm just going to be honest about it.
Well, we're looking forward to watching you on Sunday.
Thank you.
Mark, thanks so much,
My
man.
pleasure.